Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech, on the disrespect. Before they play, you better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. It is Saturday, the weekend is here. We done made it one more time. Thank you for tuning in once again. As always, chapters down below if you want to skip around. Sub button right there. Thank you for taking that time to help the channel grow. We got a lot to do, man. As you may or may not know, we actually posted a dedicated video earlier today, and it was for a particular sponsor for this bad boy right here, this chair we had. So if you got down with that, I appreciate the massive love. That video is on the channel, so if you want to check that out, there's like crazy savings going on right now. But without further ado, we got these buttons to check, so let's get them. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of new system changes for Street Fighter 6 coming up, buttons that need to be checked. So as you know, Elena done dropped. She is officially here. Well, she's not here, but we saw the trailer. Everybody's reacting. I dropped my reaction just yesterday along with a lot of pros, kind of getting in depth with that. But I thought something very interesting stood out throughout all of this. It was Rooflemonger. And of course, I'll put his link down below so you can check out his video. But right here, he posted this. I'll put it on the screen. This was just yesterday by the time I'm recording this, saying Elena gameplay trailer breakdown is live. And of course, that's on his channel. He says, let's dig into the healing. Does it return? Yes, but her friendship with Akuma is now also officially canon. So there's lots going on, especially with her all new moves. So simple enough. That's it. But there's some things that he said in his video that connected with another tweet that he made that we'll read here in a second. Let's unpack.
For 10 years now, over a decade, to pay off this like one-off joke. Fighting game fans are patient, if nothing else, for a payoff. Also, it is officially confirmed that the Season 3 balance patch will be launching with Elena. So there will be changes for every character, and as of yet, unnamed system changes as well. Could be little things, could be game-changing things. They're not saying just yet. And of course, we gotta wait till June 5th for the Switch launch. But, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Like, if I was a business, I'd want to hit the Switch launch really hard too, and making sure this all happens the same day as launch. I guess that's not bad business. But that's it for the trailer, and that's it for me. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Street Fighter.
Okay, so there you have it. Very interesting. We're going to connect those dots in a second here. One of the big things that we talked about, that the community is talking about, I know Mena RD and them had that discussion on yesterday's video, where they were talking about, is throw loops officially removed from Street Fighter 6? Because they thought some movements or some throws that Elena was showing in her trailer kind of solidified that. They were like, there's too much spacing after the throw. So we believe that throw loops are going to be officially out of there, because that was one of the biggest complaints from the community. Rooflemonger goes on to post this saying, are throw loops gone in Street Fighter 6 Season 3? Well, I did some frame by frame comparison using what we got with what we have. And Elena looks like to be plus 24 after the throw. She has plenty of time to do a dash forward if the throw into the corner doesn't space her out. Then beneath that, he continues right here saying, and yes, I know she throws DJ full screen, and so does Dalsum in that same throw used as a comparison, and he's directly on top of you for a throw loop ready if he does that to you in the corner. So numbers seem roughly same as ever. Will depend if they keep you close. Others respond to that simply saying, let me have hope for a month, bro. So yeah, just like we had in the comparison on yesterday's video, there's some that's saying, okay, when Meta was making that point saying, I am positive that throw loops are going to be out of here, and I couldn't be happier. But others were pointing out that a lot of other characters kind of have similar throws where there's a lot of spacing, yet they still have throw loops available. Or they're like, what if she simply doesn't have it, but everybody else does? We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait until what, June? I think I'm about to go way off topic, and we're going to check some other buttons as far as like how much we have to wait just for the damn Switch 2. But either way, Rooflemonger kind of touched on it. But the main point that I'm trying to make right here, he said something very interesting, and this is going to connect the dots to that video that we just saw. He says, I got a press release from Capcom about Elena, specifically for healing. When doing the level 2 super, just hold the button, and it'll heal instead of the final hit. System changes in Season 3 patch described as border system changes. So expect more than a few small tweaks. Once again, check this out. Season 3 patch described as border system changes. All right, y'all, my bad. I just realized I've been mispronouncing this shit the whole time. It's not border, it's broader. Even when I was saying it, it didn't make any sense. Anyway, we got broader system changes coming, so you already know that means we got a lot of shit. We just don't know if it's for the good or for the bad. So either way, I apologize. It is broader system changes. Let's go. So expect more than just a few small tweaks. What do y'all think about that? Then you got some FGC responding to that below saying, all they needed to do in my opinion is tweak wake up frames from throw. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves gives the throw player a few frames of invincibility after they get thrown, and it really helps stop any throw loops from what I've seen. Rooflemonger responds saying, that's more an SNK in general thing, but yeah. But then again, command grabs are much better in SN games too, and Capcom are just playing cowards about everything involving it, leading to the situation where normal character grabs are better grapplers than command grab characters. Then they follow up right here saying, I hear you, I just think since it's season 3 coming up, Capcom should shake that up a bit. Even if it's after EVO, I wouldn't mind. So there you have it. How y'all feeling about that? We're talking about border system changes. What the hell does that even mean? Is it a new mechanic? Does that just mean simple ground, foundation changes, like simple things? Others are like, maybe kind of worried, saying, yo, we just need some small tweaks. Just tweak that, nudge this, and it'll be okay. Kind of like Tekken 2, right? Or Season 2, I should say Tekken 2. What the hell am I talking about? Tekken 8, Season 2, where that whole shit show came out. Now they're battling to get it back. We all know that story by now, but their argument was like, yo, Season 1 really wasn't that bad. Matter of fact, now we realize how good we had it. They're like, all you needed to do was tweak this and tweak that. We could have had a banger. We could have kept going, but damn, you gave us a whole brand new game and we don't even understand it no more. Now they're having to, fix and reverse. Y'all know that story. But anyway, with Street Fighter, now we got this new season. We've been waiting for it for a long ass time. Season 3 couldn't come sooner, but now we're like, okay, border system changes. Okay, what does that mean? And is it going to be anything close? I would imagine not. I would imagine that Capcom is paying real close attention to what the hell Tekken just did. And hopefully, because I believe that a lot of people think that Street Fighter 6 is already a great game. It's already a banger. Yes, there's things that could be tweaked and taken out and yada yada, but I don't think it needs like a crazy amount. So all in all, that's kind of just panicking right now. There's nothing really to indicate that Capcom is gonna do anything crazy with Season 3. I'm just very interested to see what border system changes mean, and I know it can't come fast enough as far as like getting our hands on it, and hopefully Elena comes out a little before that, because Justin Wong made a good point in yesterday's video. He was saying that if you release her at the same time as this patch, it kind of overshadows her, because now everybody's looking at a big spectrum of things, including their mains, trying them out. It kind of takes away some shine of playing her. It's not just all about her, it's about the whole game. So why not release her like at least a week early and give her a chance to shine on her own before we do this whole patch thing? I just thought it was food for thought. But either way, border system changes. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for the EVO France buttons that need to be checked. They just posted this yesterday by the time you're watching this video, saying tickets go on sale May 4th. At the very first EVO France. Then they posted this trailer that's about a minute long. Let's watch it for the first time. Let's go. The very first EVO France. So that's the venue. Oh, it's at Vegas. Guilty gear. Check it. Sleep. Dragon Ball Fighters. Available May 4th. Wow. Fighters is still there fighting for their life, ain't it? Fighters is still hanging on for their existence, yo. That's dope, man. If I get the link, which I shouldn't be hard, I'll put the link down there if you guys are interested in some tickets. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go. Shit, I'm trying to go to the one in Vegas, let alone France, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, I thought that trailer was pretty hype. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of updated buttons. We talking about the oldest players in esports, buttons that need to be checked. I'm very confused. I am confused as hell because just the other day we read an article from, I think it was Dexerto. It was somebody that's saying that the FGC had the oldest group as far as like age group in esports. We had like the oldest player ever, and I think the age was 47. It was 47 or 48. I want to say it was like 47. Might have been 46, but either way, you get what I'm saying. It was right there. Oh yeah, it was GamerB. It was GamerB, and he was either 46 or 47. And then we were talking about other notable players that are in their 40s, but he was the oldest. I think he was older than somebody else by like a month or two. But either way, we were like, oh, that's cool. Then other people started saying that they refer to the FGC as the old head game or the old head community, something like that. Interesting debate. But now, another news source, and it's Dexerto once again, saying that there's a group, and I'll put it on the screen right now, by the Matagi, if I'm saying that correctly, snipers, shooting, right? They're in shooters, and they're a group of senior citizens. Apparently they've been around for a year or two, and their average age, let me see if I can pull this up, their average age is 67 years old. So how the hell does the FGC have the oldest esports people when now we see in this right here, Matagisnipers, a Valorant esports team whose members have an average age of 67. Let's check out the clip.
終わりだ。スパイクを確保。
最後の一人だ。敵残り1名。
スパイクを設置。索敵する。いたぞ。まだ使えない。お遊びはここまでだ。
クラッチ。
狩人を狩るなんて無理さ。
Okay, so there you have it. Damn, there's so many questions, there's so many comments, so many thoughts is going around in my head right now. Of course, gamers are reacting underneath that. Some people are like, any former pro player is like, so you're telling me there's a chance. Somebody underneath says, this isn't how I would want to spend my final moments. You could only imagine the replies to that. Some people are like, okay, well, spend your life how you wish, but don't put your shit on other people. Or why wouldn't you want to spend it doing what you love? And I saw other people say, every day, you never know when's your last day. You never know when your final moments are. So just shut the hell up and let people enjoy their life. You get it. Some of you are probably still thinking the same thing. But others like, imagine being a pro esports team with all the young members who grew up playing FPS and you lose to a team 60 to 70 years old. That must hurt. All right, there's actually an article written about them too, and I'll put that information down below. Check this out. So just learning a little bit about them. I believe they came together in what was that? Yeah, 2021. They said the eldest member, y'all, is 75. 75 years old. They said the average age 67, the eldest is 75. First year 2021, reported 21 applicants, but only 8 made the cut. And look at this picture of them. How gangster, this is dope as hell. This is literally what we do now. You always see sponsored players hitting this damn esports pose. They're doing it in their 60s, y'all. One of them is 75 and they still doing it. What kind of hopes and dreams and inspiration is everybody gonna take from this? You literally can play fighting games forever. Forever, y'all. Until we depart from this world, you can be on them sticks, on them controllers, on them hitbox, whatever. It is possible. Holy shit. Esports is reaching the old folks home, the senior citizens. Damn, you're gonna be going to visit grandma in the retirement home one day. She's gonna be on the damn team. Now, when you go visit grandma, you know, they always have pictures of the grandkids. They're gonna have pictures of this. They're gonna have pictures of themselves in a fucking jersey just posing off serious. And right here, you can see it says their goal is also go beyond maintaining health and preventing dementia among the elderly. As the Matagi, if I'm saying that correctly, Sniper aspire to be a team that is respected by our grandchildren, all the while building a community that bridges the generations. That is what's up. How is that not inspirational? How is that not amazing, y'all? We talking about 60s, 70s, damn near 80 years old. I had to share the story. It's not exactly FGC, but it kind of connects because, like I said, we just did a story where they were saying we had the oldest people in esports. Obviously, that's not right, but this is dope as hell. How y'all feeling? Let me know. If that it is, ladies and gents, definitely let me know how you're feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. It is Saturday, y'all. Please enjoy it, man, because why not? I was thinking it was a special Saturday. I know we got some events. I think there's like boxing matches, but I think that just happened yesterday. Either way, I'm thinking too much. But what I do know is we will post tomorrow, so hope to see you guys there and hope you're enjoying it as well. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Shoryuken!
小红书